Welcome to this video on using the Eqolines extension. In this video, we're going to show you how to use geospatial filtering. In order to work geospatial filtering, we need two data sources, one for origin and one for destinations, because we're going to evaluate what is reachable and unreachable within a certain time frame. So for my origin on this sheet, I've selected one row. You can have many. In this example, I have a Charing Cross address with the latitude and longitude. For the destinations, I want to compare what is drivable and what's reachable within a certain time frame. So for my destinations, I have a list of addresses and their latitudes and longitudes. So we'll go over to Tableau, we'll connect in to both those data sheets. Firstly, the origin one, and then when we go to the worksheet, we can bring across address, latitude and longitude. What we need to change on this worksheet is we need to make it a data table. So we do that by clicking to dimension and then discrete. And exactly the same here, dimension and then discrete. This is my origin data table, so I'll name that accordingly. And then we'll go and pick up the second data sheet, which was the destinations. Now there's a few more columns of information in here. It doesn't matter if you have that. All we want to be able to pull through is the address, the latitude and the longitude. They're the only three columns that we're interested in. Again, to a new worksheet, I'm going to pick address, latitude, longitude, and as before with the other data sheet, switch it to a data table by doing dimension and discrete. Let's name these. So this is destinations. We can now go to bring the extension into our dashboard. Firstly, we need to bring two data sheets and hide them behind the scenes. Without that, the extension will not work. So I switch these to floating and hide. And I switch to destinations. I bring that in and hide it behind the scenes. In order to maximize the extension across the dashboard, I switch this back to tiled and then select extension so it covers the whole data pane. Now we can bring in the .trx file. I'll select that, click open, and allow for that to be brought into my dashboard. We're now brought to the landing page where we have information with regards to videos or documentation or demo workbooks to help you understand the Eqolines extension. And here's an important part in terms of entering the keys. So if you're on a paid for version, you will have two keys. Sorry, just the one key which you will put on here. But if you're on the free version, you will have an extension key here and will also have to put in a secondary key, which is here. So the free version is two keys. You have the paid version, you only need to put it in the top line. You can then start configuration and select geospatial filtering. So let's map in to our two data sources, origin for one, destinations for the other, and then we've just got to map location to address, latitude to latitude, and longitude to longitude, and exactly the same for the other sheet. I'll keep the defaults as they are and we'll change those in at the dashboard at the front end. Save and continue, save and continue. Here I have the option to select different map tiles. I'll use a bright one for this example and then select save and continue. And then I can customize the fonts accordingly. So for the light map tile selected, I will keep it on that color theme. I'll keep these defaults of the available toolbar settings and then click Save and Continue. Now we're ready to generate the map. And all that information from the data sheets will now be brought into this map. Let's maximize that from the fixed size through to automatic, and then open up our parameter space. So there's our origin, our single origin, and at the moment all 327 destinations are unreachable, but we've only got a default here of a 5-minute car journey from that central point. So as I increase this up to 30 minutes, for example, and then hit submit, I would expect the number of reachable destinations to increase. So now we have 4 that are reachable within that area, and they can be indicated by the white dots. Everything that's unreachable is then highlighted in the red dots. And now you're in a position to change all the parameters and to determine how you want to allocate what is reachable within a certain time. And this is how you use the Geospatial Filtering extension for Eqolines within Tableau.